I just realized my mic wasn't on, but let's do that all over again. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. That's like a fun run through where I can like clear out what I'm gonna say. You guys didn't even hear it. How we doing today, y'all? So we're gonna get a leg day workout in. As you guys, if you're watching on any other platform besides Amazon, feel free to hop on over to Amazon if you want to hang out in the chat. You can stay wherever you're at. But the reason I bring this up is the title I put on like Facebook and LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch was working out and doing a Q&A with a board certified coach. And that's actually here on Amazon. If you guys see those initials next to my name, it's NBC HWC. It's a fancy way of saying I'm a board certified health coach. I was talking to Ashley this past weekend and I realized I don't actually talk about some of the differences enough between what a health coach really is focused on and what your traditional maybe like personal trainer, nutrition coach, or strength coach might be focusing on. Some of the strategic approaches that I have learned to take through that kind of like educational and just experience, because I don't think I've even like mentioned this in a while too. Like I started coaching like over 15 years ago, but I started more in the health coach category, which I thought was such a general theme and I didn't fully understand and comprehend until I started working with Noom and became a health coach for them, gone through all their training. They actually have a great program that prepares you to sit for the board certification that I was invited and qualified and able to go through, which was really cool because otherwise you actually have to pay to go to school to do that and to pay to access a program, which is like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So shout out to them for that. With all that being said, really what, to me, the biggest difference between a health coach and all the us is how we focus on transformation, on how we focus on change. And one of the biggest things, I keep it on my desk. Let me get this for you guys so you guys can see. I keep this on my desk because I think it's that important. And it's for when I was studying. Come on over here, camera. Sorry, I move a lot. When I was studying for my board certification, this topic was called Trans-Theoretical Model of Change. Sounds super fancy, right? It's not really that fancy, but it's a cool breakdown and strategic approach to goal setting, to kind of life transformation, I guess, in a very general way. And you can kind of see here, my notes are on it. Delivers tools that determine readiness of change. That's an important one because I'll talk to people on the phone all the time and they're not necessarily ready to actually take a step, take action and change. They're like still contemplating. And that's what's interesting. There's all these stages of change. So that's like one of the key variables is going through the stages of change. Number two, decisional balance, being able to kind of weigh out all the decisions we're going to make and the balance within our life. Number three, self-efficacy, which is a fancy way of saying, very simply put, believing in yourself and knowing that you can actually do this. And number four, the process or the processes of change and being able to lay those out, because that's actually going to look different for everybody too. And that's where one of the greatest things I learned going through all that health coach education was you're the expert on you. I'm going to say that again. You're the expert on you. And what that ultimately means to me, and I'm curious what it means to you guys, and like let me know in the comments and stuff if anything resonates with you on that, is you live in your body every second of every day. So no matter what doctor or medical professional you go to, or health coach or trainer or whatever, me, whoever it is, wherever you go to, we're not going to know what you're feeling in your body. We could guesstimate based on our own experiences, what we know about anatomy, physiology, clinical research. We can guesstimate all those things and based on all the data, but you have the most input on you. So you're actually the expert on you. You know how you've responded in the past. You know what you're feeling in that moment. All those things are extremely valuable insight that if you're working with, I think, an effective professional, and they don't even have to be a board certified health coach, just anyone, because I've seen great coaches that aren't board certified health coaches apply this, but they're able to leverage your insight. Like, hey, what foods do you like? What exercises do you like? Because not everything you're going to enjoy, but if we can steer you and help you decide things that are going to fit into your life that you enjoy and that make sense for your schedule and like what you're realistically going to sustain, that's how we set you up for long-term success. Not just, even in our 12-week program, it's not just about 12 weeks and then you go back to old life. It's about transforming through this process and learning what's going to stick with you. That's the massive piece, and that's what I always like talking about. But anyways, and that's why you'll hear me even on these Q&A things is talking about SMART-based goals, the process, looking at what we enjoy and steering into those things, because I could write out like to the calories and macros and workouts on paper what's going to be best. But if you're not going to implement that, it's not going to work. it's all for nothing. So with that being said, let's get our first B-roll going here. We got some people finally hanging with us. What's up, everybody? Feel free to say hey in the chat and in the comments. I'm going to start with, let me get my files organized here. I'm going to start from left to right on the carousel. If you guys are watching it on any device, it should be like kind of under the carousel, left to right. I'm going to start with our 2-in-1 car brush. Why is this not changing? What's going on, y'all? What is the deal? Why is it not doing this? Hold on, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna try and share this video file one more time. There it is. All right, and then I'm also gonna set up.
In this video, we're going over the Ordinato 2-in-1 car wash broom and mop kit. Now, the cool thing, there's a little variation in these two mops. One has a nice little slip and handle, so you can actually take it off the stick if you want to actually just keep it on your hand, whether it's hitting the car or even maybe for some inside cleaning. Now, there's 600 of these little microfibers. They're 4mm thick, so they're meant to be able to absorb. This is up to 44 inches in length and almost 12 inches across. Now the cool thing is super easy to set up. You just turn it to loosen it, turn it to tighten it. It's adjustable, omnidirectional, goes 180 degrees, absolutely clutch, and it's super easy to pop on and off. Definitely a thumbs up, y'all.
And bam, we're just getting set up for our first superset here. Since we got legs, I'm actually changing up a little bit. We're going with a sumo deadlift variation, supersetted with a belt squat variation with the landmine, and then doing a straight leg deadlift or Romanian deadlift on the barbell. And then next up, we've got, this is great for self-care, y'all. Let's get our self-care on here with our tweezer set. Boom. Also, guys, I got to give a special shout out. I have some people in my network and some amazing people that are fundraising again for Blind Connect. Blind Connect's our official nonprofit partner, by the way, at LOF. Ever since that, I was introduced to them and I started fundraising. We raised $100,000 in 7 days for them. Now I have another team that's raising $70,000 in 7 days for them. I think if I got the message correct, I want to say they're like maybe $2,500 shy of the total team goal. So if you guys want to go support them, you can check on my link tree. I have my Instagram. I put up a link for them. I have Blind Connect there as well. If you guys want to go support, it's greatly appreciated. It's a really, really awesome cause. Again, like I think about it this way, man. It's whether you're in an accident or if you just lose your vision, and being able to try and have your life, think about how your life would be transformed if you lost your vision and then not having resources for that. So this nonprofit organization helps people have the resources, the training, the equipment, the just skills they need to have day-to-day life again after losing vision. Or if they have a congenital issue that they're born with it, they're also just kind of training them and teaching them up with that as well. So it's a really, really awesome cause. That's my little spiel. Let's get back into the promo videos.
In this video, we're going over the face-made tweezer and self-care kit. So as you can see, this has a slot for each one of the tweezers and the razors and the scissors. So you have pointed tweezers, you have slanted. This is actually super cool. It comes with a really nice kind of eyebrow razor to get you really fine and in there and precise with your kind of eyebrow care. Got our scissors here. Nice little bit of curvature as well. Super sharp, get the job done. And again, this is clutch for a travel kit as well. And it has a nice little latch right here that goes over to make sure nothing's gonna spill or fall. Super compact, easy to travel with, but I think it's just big enough where you're not gonna lose it either.
All right, now we're getting the workout settled in. Let's see, what do we got next? All right, let's give it a minute here. And again, if you guys got questions, feel free to let me know any questions you have in the chat, in the comments, wherever you're watching this, wherever it's tuning in from. Let me know what's up. All right. Also, I don't think I'm even going to play music on this live stream because I think both my Life of a Fighter and Lifestyle of Fitness Facebook pages got suspended because I've been playing, I guess, music and it's like getting copywritten in the background. So if I even decide to put on music, I have to keep it like super low. So hopefully you guys won't hear it. If you do hear it, let me know because I'm getting in trouble apparently on Facebook. Facebook, what's your deal? What's your deal, Facebook? Again, we're sticking with high volume. We're going for 4 sets for this first superset. So we're going again, straight leg deadlift, landmine kind of belt squat, supersetting it with our straight leg deadlift. So here's the cool thing. If you have like a dip belt or anything like I have right here, what you can do, you can like have your own makeshift belt squat. So I'm actually gonna try it from the opposite kind of side, just to see how it feels, if it feels different. So I'm taking the belt, looping it through, and then I'm just literally gonna clip it in. And then it should have the right height and position. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so we're just gonna tuck that in a little bit. So now what I can do is, again, I'm gonna scooch over a bit, get my squat on, but now it's from my center, and it's now putting the benefit to this is opposed to having like a back squat or anything like that, it puts more load on your spine, on your vertebrae. And because I have herniated disc, bulging disc throughout the lumbar and cervical, I always try to avoid where I can, where it makes sense, that top load or that load on the spine. So being able to do a belt squat like this, the angle though. This one I'm a little too far, so I'm gonna flip it around. Hold on. Ready? We're gonna have to flip this. It's gonna be too tight. Let's unpop this. I was thinking I'd get better range from the other side, which is simply not the case. So we're gonna go back to this side. This side I know I get great range on. I just want to try it from the other side. And then, I already warmed up, by the way, guys. So this is the one workout you're gonna see me not actually warming up. However, I did warm up before. Went for a walk. Was getting outside my backyard, watering my plants and stuff. Going through my hip mobility. So don't just go into your workout. That's my point, guys. Make sure that you're warming up. All right. So again, I'm sitting back. 1, 2. 12. We're gonna push to 15 today. I'm feeling frisky. 13, 14, and 15. All right. Now supersetting that, and then I'll play a B-roll for you guys as well after I get into the supersets. I figured you guys would want to see at least the first round without any B-roll interruptions, and then I'll go through the rest of the supersets. Now for the straight leg deadlift, I'm also going to use a clutch. Actually, you know what? We're going to save this. We'll save that for round 2, 3, and 4 as I need them. I'm also not going to wear a back brace for round 1. And then we'll put on, or the weightlifting belt, we'll put it on for 2, see how we feel. Because again, I'm not going super heavy right off the bat. Just make sure I don't have my dumbbells. Yeah, that's good. There's 8. 9. 12. 13. 14. One more time. 15. All right. Round 1 down. So this is what I like to play with, pushing with the weight. But this is a question I get a lot is like, how much should I increase every workout? To me, it depends on, like, again, your intention, the program, how far into the program, what are the goals. So for me right now with this program, the goal is to increase volume, not necessarily have the most amount of weight on the bar. And I want to maintain good technique. And the goal today is actually to do what's called as raw lift as possible. So like no added supports, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm just not going to go back race, not going to do any gloves or hook straps or anything like that, and just do it completely raw without support, see how the body feels. Even though I'm not going to push it necessarily on weight, that's where the balance comes into play. Is having those tools and supports and straps can be great, but I think it's also important to have your body work without them in a healthy technical fashion so that it's not becoming reliant upon it.
In this video, we're going over our lens and device wipes. Got 300 wipes here. Again, they're pre-moistened, and it comes, again, in this box, but I wanted to show you guys the individual kind of wipes, what they look like. Easy to open, easy to use, from a camera lens to your glasses, to your smart device, tablets, whatever that's gonna look like, especially back to school. When you're using those devices, now is a great time. And the function, application of it, super easy. Definitely a thumbs up and a recommend.
And bam, y'all, so that's my cue. Time for the next exercise. And then I'll also cue up what we're gonna get into next, which is the initial force dumbbells for the next B-roll. All right, let's get it, y'all. Man, I gotta say, it's not the same without music. I realize how much I enjoy music during workouts and almost become reliant upon it. That's one thing I like with my fighters and my athletes, is to have them perform and do training sessions sometimes without music. So the benefit to music is great. I'm not discrediting that. And you can usually get more from your sessions. However, usually, at least for fighters and for other athletes, they're not just playing your favorite song in the middle of a fight or competition. So I think it's also important to be able to perform in a variety of elements and situations, also ones that mimic your actual event or competition. All right, hips in, bam. Walking this bad boy out. Let's get our 15, y'all. I'm really excited for the bell squat we have at the gym too. I finally got everything pretty much moved into the gym. Now I'm gonna spend later this week taking time to actually put it together, which is always its own fun adventure. And when I say fun adventure, I mean a pain in the butt, honestly. 10. Uh-oh, my pads are, my mats are coming apart on me here. Too much force being applied. 14, one more time. Bam, all right. I'm tempted to just literally pop this whole thing off. Just walk around like this. Not really, not really, y'all. But I don't want to do, honestly. Because these mats are coming apart, or they're puzzle piece style mats again, guys. So if I'm applying too much lateral force, they can start to separate. So I'm gonna slide these out of the way. Okay, put them right over here. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. I'll actually stack them over here, so I get a little bit more depth, actually. Oh, that'd be a good way to go. Look at this, y'all. We're problem solving. Because the cool thing, again, about getting onto, hey, camera, what are you doing? Get over here. Over here. Motion tracking over here. Uh-oh, I moved too fast, y'all. I moved too fast and the camera lost me. Come on, camera. Let's go for a little walk. So, but that's cool though, right? I don't know about you guys. I think that's cool with the OBS camera systems, or the OBS bots. The ability to have gesture control. Let me just slide over a tad bit. Now I'm just gonna go a little deeper into that, all the way down to the ground, getting a little bit more depth, a little bit more range of motion. Here we go. Also, how's everybody doing? What's going on, y'all? Who's going on the giveaway? Have you guys entered our $1,000 giveaway yet? Doing the announcement October 1st. You guys got to be here live for that. 10. There's 12. Let's get 3 more. 13. 14. I realized I have my clamps on, y'all. We're getting clamps on these weights. Not that it's that heavy, but it's always good. Clamp your weights, y'all. And put them away too. If you guys work out at a gym, don't be those people that don't put their weights away. No matter what anybody tells you, nobody likes that. So don't do it. All right, let's get into our initial force dumbbells next. What?
In this video, we're looking at the initial force adjustable dumbbell. Now, the cool thing about this is it's not only going from 55 pounds, but look at how we adjust it. You have a turn of the knob, and then bam, that's how you're going to be adjusting the weight. And then it literally just slides right out, slide back in. Again, adjust the weight, click it into place. And same thing. Now, one thing I want to show you is how is this working? These two little nodules right here are actually activating as springs or as little presses on these springs right here that are the locking mechanism. So that's what keeps it safe, super easy. From my experience, this handle is the fastest to swap out. Definitely a recommend. Now, this is also a single dumbbell when you order them. So if you want a complete set of two, you're going to have to order two of them. Definitely a thumbs up though.
It's all about that thumbs up, everybody. Just gonna throw that out there. All right, let's see. What do we got next? I'm gonna play. Let's see. I'm gonna go through all the B-roll videos I have. Then I'll display like the stuff I have here, either in person or the things that I'm gonna screen share for, whatever that looks like. But with that being said, round number 3, and we got our charge reports. I'll play that on the next one. Let's get this bad boy set up. Boop. Lace this puppy through. All right. So now again, I'm going to bring it onto our concrete. We're also, guys, I'm excited. I'm bringing all the mats into road. And then Ash and I are talking about doing like an epoxy coat on the garage floor and see how that holds up with the weights. And now like I haven't like really done any like martial arts specific training in the garage in like months. So we're gonna experiment to see if I take the mats out, will all of a sudden I need them, or am I gonna be able to save that space and just have the epoxy down? We'll see, y'all. Keep you guys updated too. Also, anybody that's done like epoxy themselves on their garage, let me know. I'd love to hear your experience and what it was like, how it came out. Any tips you guys got? I'm fortunate. I have some great like contractors and like construction people and like just manual-based labor peeps that are willing to support and help. So I'll keep you guys posted. There's 9. Let's get 10. Whoa. Gotta get deep. We gotta get that depth. And 13, 14, one more time, 15. Whew. Let's pop this bad way out. I'm getting that straight leg deadlift, y'all. All right, let's see, what do we got? I'll highlight the barbell so you guys can kind of see. Because that's also a question I get. Hey, what barbell should I use? What squat rack equipment? So I got you guys. And again, eventually, just so you guys know, we're working progressively more and more on having all of our own LOF fitness line of apparel, equipment. I'm really going to start with like smartwatches, massage guns, and resistance bands, things transparently that are not super costly to ship. Because honestly, what'll hurt us and like really we'll have to jack our prices up is the shipping. So I'd rather start with things that are lower on the shipping cost. We can see who wants what. And then as we start to develop a market and an interest and we get feedback from you guys, we'll start to explore how do we get the weight side of things going. Unless you guys have a request, like even if you guys want more, maybe like fitness apparel, shirts, compression, Even the hats, like I know people have asked about the hats. We don't make our hats anymore. We did like a one-off signature print. Whoever's got them's got them. We're not doing any more of the Life of a Fighter ones. So sorry, y'all. We can always do new designs. 8, 9, there's 10. I got 5 more, y'all. Let's get it. 11, 12, 13, 14, one more time. 15. This is good. All right, y'all, 3 rounds down, 1 to go. What do we got next? Oh, we got the charging port next. Let's get it. Where did it go? I feel like it's right here. I'll find it, y'all. Don't you worry. And I am.
So in this video, we're looking at the Lenshan portable multi-device charger cable. So now this has the lightning cable you're going to plug in to your outlet box, and then you're going to have the option to have 3 different USBs and a lightning cable as well. Now you're going to want to make sure that this is plugged in. This is not just to be portable without having an outlet connected to it, and then you'll be good to go. Again, having multiple devices in one shot is definitely a thumbs up. Easy to travel with, easy to move with. Again, it has that lightning cable. The box is not included, so you're gonna wanna have either like the box or the outlet for it separately. You plug this bad boy in, and then you can use it on multiple devices here. Definitely thumbs up though, y'all.
It's all about that thumbs up. What? All right, let's see what we got next, y'all. Ooh, we got the pulse ox. I just did, because I was actually doing the live stream yesterday. One of the things I did in the live stream that made me actually create a piece of content on Instagram and all of our other social media was having the pulse ox on, checking my resting heart rate, and then giving you guys some insight on why resting heart rate's important and how to use it. And I'll kind of like go over that here in the video when I play the B-roll. And while this is the 4th round, guys, so while I'm kind of going through this round, I'll share some insight on why, again, I think it's important. Like yesterday's a perfect example of how I use it. So yesterday, I was actually planning on doing a intense jiu-jitsu class. I was going to go to Rogue, and then I checked my resting heart rate. I'm like, ah, man, this is like no bueno. So what I ended up doing, and what I mean by that is like typically my resting heart rate on average is about 45 beats a minute. And then I checked it yesterday, it was about like 60. So the metrics I'm always looking for is if it deviates from that average more than 20%. So 60 is like almost like 40%, genuinely like almost 50% of an increase in my resting heart rate. So that means that I'm kind of overtrained to a certain capacity, and really probably less overtrained, more so like underslept, underfed, or some combination of those 3 dynamics: training, sleep, and nutrition. Those are usually the things that are going to like indicate to your recovery levels. So instead of pushing even harder, not allowing my body to recover, I went for a hike and I just drilled jiu-jitsu instead. So it was kind of like more like blood flow and just movement based. And again, that's why I think it's really valuable, because that's where like I've noticed in the past when I push through things and I'm not either properly eating or training or sleeping is where I get the most injured. And that's like, is one session worth the potential risk of injury where I could just still train, which I did? It's just changing the intensity. And that's why I think it's so valuable to have things like a pulse ox or a smartwatch or anything that's going to give you your heart rate, a quick, easy, accessible fashion. Even your phone, like there's free apps on your phone you could use as well. The only thing I'll say is, what's going to be the easiest way for you to collect the data that's the most likely you'll actually do it? That's the way I usually help pick things. The pulse ox can be a great option. Plus, has your oxygen saturation levels. You're fancy saying how much oxygen's in your blood. And 15, bam. Which, again, some smartwatches and apps will do. But I like having it. It's like for $10, super easy access. Simple to use, simple to set up. Very, very helpful information. All right, let's get into last round on our deadlifts, y'all. Then we're just gonna go into the accessory work. And even the accessory work's not like easy, it's just not as, I don't even want to say not as intensive, it's still pretty intensive. It's just focusing on some of the movements, aspects, and angles, the muscles that I haven't hit yet. What do you guys think? Questions, thoughts, comments, concerns? What you got? Got 10 more, y'all. There's 10, we got 5 more. One more time. All right. So let's get into the pulse ox B-roll that I was just talking about. Bam.
In this video, we're going over the YALL Pulse Ox device. So this is super cool. It comes with the batteries. This takes 2 AA batteries. It came with them in the device, so you just pop them in, then you're ready to go. You push this button right here. When your finger's out, it won't take a measurement. You're just gonna put your finger in. And then as you can see, it's gonna take a couple seconds, and then it's gonna tell me my oxygen levels, 60 or 96%. My heart rate is at about 82. And this is great, again, for monitoring your oxygen levels, your heart rate. It's super easy, convenient to use, portable. Because it's compact, it also comes with a cool little like wristband and lanyard so that you can attach this on if you want to. And then again, it comes with the instructions. So it's super easy to set up and use, but it comes with this manual in case you need it as well. Definitely a thumbs up.
All about the thumbs up, y'all. And one thing you'll see there, guys, that I want to highlight is even my heart rate right there is about 80. So when I like to, or how I think it's best to set up your resting heart rate to get a true consistent average is right in the morning before you get out of bed, because even there, like I've been running around, I'm talking, I'm moving, like I just sat down. So that resting heart rate to me isn't a true representation or a consistent variable or data point that can be used as a variable. So I like to do it like right when I wake up out of bed in the morning. I sit up, take a couple nice deep breaths, check my heart rate. That's where I think you're gonna get the most consistent average. And that's where I would say do it for like a week or so before you come up with your number. Don't just do one, because one day you could be like not as well rested. Again, there's a lot going on there. So, and I'm not saying you have to check your heart rate every single morning, every day for the rest of your life. But if you find yourself lethargic, you're not feeling as energetic, you don't think that you don't see gains in the same capacity, your strength is dropping, your endurance is dropping, something's changed, being able to have that as a reference point, and you already have that data point, that's extremely valuable. So we're gonna go into the actual balance trainer. So we're gonna do alternating lunges and then alternating hip bridge, or an alternating leg raise variation. So I'll actually play the B-roll while I'm going through this. Be a nice little fun combo. Check it, y'all.
Oh yeah, y'all. I'm super excited to be sharing the Zealous half ball trainer. Now, I literally just unpacked this, so I want to show you guys what it looks like, what you can expect coming right out before it's inflated. Again, this is a half ball, so it has half of it set up so it's going to go on the ground. You can have this non-slip, non-skid kind of material to anchor it. Then you can always, when you do inflate it, flip it over, have the rounded side down, and it can be very unstable, but a great piece of equipment. And as a bonus, it also comes with, again, I haven't inflated it yet, comes with an additional yoga ball. You can fully inflate this into a full ball. That's what I'm gonna do next. So we're gonna, in a second, snap to what it looks like when it's fully inflated. Ready?
All right, so again, for that editing magic, I actually have to like swap the video. I haven't cut them together yet, so that's a little bit on me. But we're gonna get there, y'all, don't worry. I'm actually using the half ball right now for the instability challenge on my balance. And I have a little added weight vest to increase the challenge a bit more. Boom. All right, so let's swap out the video. Yeah, editing magic.
Bam, yeah, editing magic. So we have the Zealous main piece inflated. So again, it's a half ball with the other side flat, having this nice non-skid. Now, what I thought were actually the straps to adjust, it's actually where the resistance bands are gonna strap on. So this is super cool to be able to use without any resistance, but it also comes with resistance bands, whether you wanna be standing on it, sitting on it, doing different types of push, pull, core movements. It's got a lot of versatility to it. And then again, I wanted to just show you guys, it does come with an inflatable piece of equipment to help. And then the bonus is the free yoga ball as well. Again, super simple to set up, guys. Honestly, I would recommend, if you have an air compressor, using that, because this took maybe about 10 or so minutes for it to inflate. And that's pretty much it. Definitely a thumbs up though.
Shabam, everybody. Whew. All right, so we got one round down. We got 2 rounds to go on our accessory movements. What I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm kind of gotta work backwards a little bit. I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna completely switch it up. I'm gonna go to the OBS because it's actually got a lightning deal. So I want to show you guys that ASAP so you can take advantage of it. Shit. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the OBS Me phone mount. I love OBS. I have a bunch of their products, and the cool thing about this is the motion tracking feature. I'm gonna pause it right here so you can see the camera. This is what it's gonna use to actually track you or the target you set it on. I'm turning it on right now so you can see the starting position. You put your phone in for the mount and it'll track and move with you once you have it set and dialed in. Another cool aspect is the amount of control and versatility it provides. Not only putting your phone in there, but being able to turn it vertically as well as horizontally, and turning it down on the side as well. Speaking of versatility, and last but not least, one of the things I want to touch on is not only the tripod base that you can see here, but the ability to actually collapse that tripod base, turn it into a handheld version if you wanted to hold it and actually be shooting somebody else with the motion tracking feature, or just be able to pack it away and be able to be on the go with it. It creates, again, a lot of versatility and a lot of options for you content creators out there, such as myself. I absolutely love it. I can't recommend it enough, but I'd love to hear from you guys as well. And I think the other piece that I realized I didn't say in this is the aspect that tripod part can actually unscrew, and it can go onto another tripod that has a 3/4 inch screw setting. So you could pop that off if you need a longer tripod or a longer base, or just another kind of base you want it on. You can easily unscrew its base, put it onto something else. Like, for example, this tripod I have right here for my Sony, I actually, when I don't have the Sony on it and I don't have that tripod, I can put the OBS motion tracking with the phone on it, or a variety of their other OBS bot products that have the same option, which I think is really cool. So I'll keep that on for a second. We'll go into round number 2 here, first with our reverse lunge, then second we'll go with the hip bridge variation. Again, guys, I gotta say, it's not as exciting without the music on, but Facebook, or maybe I just won't stream to Facebook anymore. What do you guys think? Who's like actually watching on Facebook? Because if not, then I'll just like rock out to music, and I don't care if I get copywritten on like YouTube or Twitch or something, because they won't at least take the video down. They'll just like take any of the AdSense and give it to whoever the musical creator is, which I'm totally fine with. I just want to rock out while I'm working out, you know, y'all? Two more. Here we go. Bam! All right, so now we got that hip bridge variation coming. Here's the go. Also, I got my leg compression on, y'all. That leg compression is clutch, man. I don't have my, speaking of which, let me actually highlight. These aren't the 2-in-1 shorts with the compression built in, But these are a perfect example of why I like them so much, because having compression to support your legs is so massive. It's absolutely huge. So I'll get into that next on the next B-roll. Well, let me scooch the ball back a little bit. There we go. And leg elevate, hip drive. Then we gonna switch. 2 more. Bam, 2 rounds down, 1 round to go. All right, let's get into the shorts now, y'all. Let's break down the compression value. And this one has a really cool feature beyond just the compression built in. Super cool.
So again, for the shorts, I've been like kind of putting these to the test. I actually did a workout prior to this, and I have them on right now because I wanted to show you guys, and from a like function perspective and a fit, but also just give you my thoughts on. We'll lock on the camera here, so they'll move with me. So the cool thing I want to show you guys right off the bat is the compression pants and this little sleeve that comes with it. This is what I knew. I got caught on something. So the the kind of pocket here, which is really cool underneath the compression, as well as the pockets that you have here on the sides. Got the little back pocket here, which I think is, again, really cool. Like, this is my 2 cents. I'm looking for shorts. I'm looking for 2 different types. I'm using them for like during workouts, which I did earlier. And I wouldn't actually wear these as much in jiu-jitsu, only because of the pockets. You know, even though it's not a huge deal, and this one even has a zipper, so I wouldn't wear these for like grappling, just because you don't want to have like zippers and stuff on people's faces or bodies or anything like that and get scraped and cut up. But great for like yoga, training, hiking, fitness type stuff, and the fit's really good. The compression underneath, I love having that compression underneath and that fit, and being able to have this cool little pocket that you can kind of dig into there as well. I haven't thrown these in the wash yet, so I'm going to kind of let you guys know on that. And with that being said, what I also wanted to do is I'm going to actually demonstrate the battle ropes here as well that I got, because again, I was doing a workout with these this morning, and I wanted to just show you guys a little bit of the options. Now, what I will say with these battle ropes.
So we're not going to get into the battle rope part. I don't have those in the carousel. I do have those on my storefront, though. If you guys want to check that out, you totally can. But let's see what we got. Kind of went out of order, so I'm going to go back to the order that I was going on. I have the right fit bands next. We will get into that. But now it's time for round number 3 of the accessory workouts. Bringing it home, y'all. Throw on my vest. Let's get it. All right, so I went the first half of this workout, or more than the first half of this workout. What do you guys think if I don't know. I'm going to roll the dice here, y'all. I got to put on some music. I'm just going to put it on low. Let me know in the chat if you guys hear this, because I don't know, man. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. I'll lower that. Oh, yeah. What's up? Big pun nose. Word. Yeah. Hopefully you guys won't hear that. As sad as that makes me to deprive you of big pun, but not trying to get a flag or copyright strikes. Let me know though, guys. If you do end up hearing it, it'll help me out tremendously. Yeah, Maxine. All right, sweet. You don't hear it. Awesome. Well, see, this is where I'm multitasking. I'm losing my balance here, y'all. You guys stay focused. Hold on, ready? I was actually about to message 2 people that I know that are fundraising right now to have them come in the chat to just share their links. Hold on, listen this time. Hey. And all right, let's send this message. All right. So I just told them to jump in here, guys. So hopefully, and then, oh wait, I do hear it softly. All right, cool. Softly, I think we'll be okay. Let's see what happens. Just because I'm actually going to keep the vest on for this round. Let's see how this feels. Normally, I don't like to have the vest on when I'm laying back, but the ball should be okay. Also, how you doing, Maxine? What's up, dude? Thanks for dropping by saying hey. Back here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. 3 rounds down. So that is it for the accessory. Now we just have banded good morning and I believe a band squat variation. So now we're also going to, speaking of bands, that's a perfect segue. Look at that. It's like I'm setting myself up here.
All right, y'all. So we're going to be looking at the Right Fit resistance band set. Now, the cool thing with this is it comes with a door stopper. And you're not wondering, like, why is that cool? What's the benefit? So it goes right into the door, like I was mentioning, and it allows you to put your bands through this little loop. So we're going to slide it right through here so that you don't need a squat rack or anything like that. You literally just put this right into the door. You can set it either at the top portion of it, the bottom portion, whichever way you want it set up. Bam. Now I can go from a high angle to do pull downs. I can put it on the side or low to get a variety of angles and do a variety of exercises. We could do tricep extensions. We could do tricep push downs. We could do rows. We could do curls. Literally, there's an infinite amount of variety that you can do. Now, here's a really cool piece as well. Because I selected the 45-pound set, you can actually pop open these handles right here and pull out the bands so you can increase or decrease the amount of resistance that you want to use. Absolutely great for travel, for at home, and everything in between. I highly, highly recommend. Definitely a thumbs up.
And then, oh snap, yeah, Malia, there's Malia. I see you in the LOF chat. So there you go, guys. Also, Malia, for the link, drop just the link in the chat without any of the text so people can easily copy and paste it. Yeah, any support would be tremendous, guys. Tell them also, if you can, Malia, tell them a little about what does Blind Connect do? What's the value of the service that Blind Connect provides? And then yeah, even if it's not, whether from donations or just sharing it with people that you think would be interested in donating, it goes a tremendous way to helping. And again, they set the goal, I think it's $70,000 in 7 days. So they're like right there, guys. I think they could just get that little bit of support and help push over. Bam. All right. So there we go. And yeah, what's up, Eden? So same deal. Yeah, please donate if you're in this really needs last. So yeah, guys, Eden, same thing. I just messaged them, guys. So come back in and just share about like tell us more, because I'm gonna be like really transparent with you guys. As much as like I think it's a great thing, probably like you guys hear that and you're like, all right, but what does it do? Like tell us more about what it does, and I'll share about it as well, because like it's actually the official partner of LOF. Like that's the nonprofit. 10% of everything we make goes to Blind Connect. Like I just donate at the end of every quarter. And so again, check the link, guys. Give them some support. But Eden and Malia, let us know like what's the deal with Blind Connect? Give us some more insight. And also, how has it touched you personally? I think those are important pieces. Now we'll get into the weightlifting belt and the next set of exercises. Let's get it. But yeah, Malia, yeah, Eden. All right. There we go.
All right, y'all. So in this video, we're going over the Right Fit back brace or back support while you're weightlifting. So it has this little arched rounded edge that's going to be perfect for a position straight up. And you can also see where it says Right Fit. That's how you know how you're going to position it. Nice and easy, simple loop through. It's got Velcro, so I'm looping it right through here. I'm gonna Velcro it in to have it nice and supportive. And what I like to use this for, especially on heavier weighted pull-ups, using it for deadlifts and being able to properly brace and breathe into it to support the back. It's not only great for heavier lifts, but also to be able to properly breathe and put pressure throughout your core and torso as you're going heavier on weights, or if you just needed that added support. Check it out, y'all, and definitely a thumbs up.
Bam, there we go. Yeah, Eden, tell us what's up. So it looks like Eden dropped us a nice message. Yeah, exactly. Mental hospital. Oof. Yeah, Maxine, yeah, it's a great organization. So yeah, if you guys can share, get the word out. Again, fundraising. This is the nonprofit I talked about a couple months ago where we raised $100,000 in 7 days. They're doing $70,000 in 7 days. Again, it's something that I quarterly donate to. I also made a donation yesterday for Eden and Malia. So I put my money where my mouth is too. I'm not just like plugging it, but I've actually donated thousands of dollars to this personally, as well as fundraising with people within my network. So it's very, very important to me. Just like giving back. So what's the point of making money and just like accumulating stuff when you can't, when there's people out there struggling, there's things that we can do. You know what I mean? So anywho's. All right, now we got good mornings. Let me pull up the ball. And then we'll get into the Syncom massage gun next. It's an amazing nonprofit organization. The money would be going towards scholarships, supplies, canes, housing. Exactly. And that's the key thing, guys, is the impact you can make. Like even anything you guys can do goes a long way. All right, let's see if I can set this up the way I want to. So the goal is to have it kind of through my arm. Yeah. Over the head. We're gonna make a little X pattern. I'm trying to X mine here. There we go. Good. So now we're doing the banded good morning. So I'm just like hips, point it forward, drive back. 1. There. 9. 11. One more time. Bam. All right, let's see. The easiest way I think to get all this off is going to be to just like, oh geez. So just strip that stuff down. We got 2 more rounds, y'all. And then we're bringing the stream home. Again, guys, also I have on the LOF channel, we're fundraising, Blind Connect. If you guys want to go check that out, please support. Whether it's whatever donation you can make, or just sharing it, sending it to a friend, sending it to someone that could also get the word out, or just share. Like it's a really powerful thing. Looks like it won't let me share the link, Mike. It's by the way, the mic is so amazing. I appreciate those kind words, Eden, but let me see how I can work this around. Let me see if I can get a workaround here. Weird. I think it let Malia do it. I wonder why. Interesting. I wonder what's going on there. Let me see if I can put it in the comments or something else. I'll circle back. But again, guys, if you want, what I'll also do is I'll put it up on my link tree. Take my link tree. Here's what I'll do. Watch this. We can get a workaround here. So I'm gonna throw in the comments. Guys, go over. I'll put it in my link tree like after this workout, like 20 minutes, right? Or like 25 minutes. I'll throw up their Blind Connect links in my link tree. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can. Plus we have a whole bunch of other stuff from like giveaways, like resources, all that good stuff. Thank you. If anyone has any questions, I can answer them in the comments. Yeah, exactly. And I figured just hang out. Like you guys been, or Eden, you've been hanging out for a minute or two. I figured just so people can ask those questions. If someone does have questions and you guys have to leave, like also I know you guys are making calls or reaching out to people, so go take care, which I just wanted to hang out for a couple minutes to see if anyone did have questions. If you guys do, I can also I'll text you guys, I'll tag you back in, and I can also go over them. But I wanted you guys to just be able to share why it's important to you as well. So that's really powerful. What I've learned from fundraising and sharing the message is to be transparent. Eden and Malia, whoever's fundraising, most people don't care about you, right? They don't. It's about the cause. And honestly, so many people are getting asked to donate. I reached out to. I'm really fortunate. Shout out to Joe Gillette, by the way, from New York. He's a lawyer in New York. He's a great fundraiser. Just a great human being. He raises he's raised over $1 million for cancer throughout his life at this point. And he was my go-to for getting insight for fundraising. And he's like, listen, man, you got to make it about an experience for the person and also why it's important to them. Otherwise, it's just not. Who cares? You know what I mean? Otherwise, who cares? They don't know you. They don't know me. Really, you guys know me since I've been streaming. But they don't know Eden or Malia. So being able to, and even the people that do, making it about the cause. I know about it, so I'm super proud. I just want to talk to you guys, but really being able to leverage this. Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting. Let's get into the Syncom massage gun next, and then I'll do round number 2. And we're bringing the stream home, y'all.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Syncom massage gun. As you can see, it's a portable handheld massage gun. Has 5 different settings. It has the switch right here underneath. You're going to turn that on, and then you can you'll see the light will light up, and then you can use the button on the back to cycle between settings 1 through 5, increasing in intensity throughout each individual one. Now, my favorite part to the massage gun is not only the portability and the function, but the different attachment heads that it comes with. You have 6 different attachment heads. You can see me. I'll even easily just swap out, turn and pull, and then you can just easily swap it out for another one. So you can have a wide variety of different muscles to hit and different intensities, so you can customize it to what you want and the comfort that you desire.
Shabam, y'all. All right, round number 2. Let's get it. Ooh, I think the girls are home. I think Lena's back from school. Oh boy. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get up here, camera. Come on. Come on over. All right. Throw. Weightrest.com. I have a feeling Lena's about to bust in here with Tessa in a minute. So I can hear the car pulling up. So let's see if they run up in here. We shall see, y'all. Lena had lemonade at school today. Oh, snap. Special day. So hopefully she'll have some fun stories to tell me, guys. All right, ready? Let's get 12. Two more. 11, 12. Come on. Let's see, Lena Bug. Let's see here. Pull the chat back up. See if I missed anything. All right. All right. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a variation on this second one, where I'm gonna kind of have my arms not completely straight, but letting it be a nice stretch and pull more so than the strengthening components. Just hands forward, pull back. This is good mornings, whether seated or standing, are one of the most, I think, underutilized movements that are great for mobilizing, decompressing, while also strengthening the back. Hip mobility. So it's an awesome movement. This was a game changer when I was working with Acceleration Sports Training. Shout out to Acceleration, the guys over there. Long Island, New York, probably the best strength coach, really the best strength coach in this. And what's crazy about New York and the tri-state area is they have so many amazing coaches, and I still would put them in the top elite. But I worked with CC Sabathia's strength coach. Oh, I've worked with some amazing people. Acceleration, man, they're the spot. You think of a sports team in the tri-state area or a league or a professional sport, they've worked with from UFC champions to Chris Weidman to Yankees, Mets, Jets, Giants, you name the lacrosse league, you name the soccer, football league, all that stuff. And then hold on, let's see what we got here. I think I missed something, Eden. Yeah, a little bit more about Blind Connect. Yep, it's a 501c3 that provides blindness. Yep, it's only the resource available. It's only blind to go with their neutron wave. Yeah, exactly. So that's what's crazy, guys, is the amount of resources that don't actually exist or in the same capacity for those that lose their vision compared to other types of, like, let's say you had a broken arm, you go through physical therapy, occupational therapy, all that. They don't have the same capacity of resources if you've lost your vision for a variety of reasons, whether it's from an accident, congenital condition, maybe like a chemical situation, like whatever's going on, there's not the same resource. I think it's crazy.
In this video, we're going over the Fidus water bottle. This is a 64-ounce bottle. Again, on the back side, you'll see the actual ounces and milliliters being tracked right here. But here's a cool feature. This is, I'll be honest with you guys, I do think it's cool. Starting at 7 a.m. all the way to 9 p.m., it kind of gives you a gauge of where you should be at, or the goal to shoot for each day. And also has some nice like positive affirmations and support going through it. Now, to be transparent, 64 ounces isn't necessarily what everyone should be drinking, right? Maybe you need to be drinking more. Maybe it's a goal to start with less, depending on what's realistic. But this is a great option, especially being at 64 ounces. This is gonna be a great place to start for a lot of people. Plus it has this locking mechanism, which is super cool. So if you're like running or having it in your bag or something like that, you put it up, then when you want it, put it down, unlocks, pops right in. Super cool feature. One thing I want to highlight though for the straw is this has a particular feature on the straw that lets it bend, a little spring mechanism, so it fits right in. Super cool, super functional, and it also is pretty durable from what I've seen so far. And speaking of that durability, having this nice little handle right here is a thumbs up and a bonus. So highly recommend, especially for those that are working on getting hydrated. And I do recommend get multiple of these so you can have them throughout, your house, your car, your office, gym, whatever that's gonna look like. It'll help set you up for success. Thumbs up, y'all.
All right, bam, y'all. So that's the end on the workout piece. So I've got about 15 or 20 minutes here, guys. So we're just gonna hang out and go through the cool down process. We'll go over the rest of the products with you guys. I'll also hang out to answer any questions about Blind Connect, the nonprofit we're fundraising for. Again, we got our giveaway. We have a $1,000 giveaway going as well. We have the body recomposition program below. We got all this awesome stuff, guys. Amazing products here. And speaking of amazing products, let's go into the TV stand, which I still use. I just don't use it for my actual TV. I actually use it for having my books and displaying products and helping me stay organized. But it's one that you don't actually see really anymore in my streams, but I have, and I use pretty much on a daily basis. In this video, we're going to be going over the Bestir 44-inch gaming TV stand. That's great for the bedroom, the living room, or really anywhere that you're going to want to get your TV and your gaming on. So first, let's look at its setup. This is the lighting, which I think is really cool. There's actually a lot of controls that you can use to alter it, to change it. It also has some great holes in the back that allow you to put all your wires through. You'll see that right back here. And then a remote that comes with it to actually control the lighting. And yet, you guessed it, it doesn't come assembled. So this is me kind of doing a little time lapse, putting it together, piecing it out, and the estimated time was roughly around an hour to an hour and a half. I was able to do it just right in the middle of that, about an hour and 15. And as you can tell, I was doing it by myself. They do recommend having a second person, but you can technically get it done by yourself. And here I'm just kind of bringing it home, piecing it all together. And the thing I like about it is the function aspect of it. Again, very friendly for gaming, for TV, having all those holes you can see on the back end with the wires being able to pass through, as well as the lighting. And again, let's look at the finished product one more time. I think the lighting is my favorite part, and being able to put whatever you want underneath here. I actually have now my Xbox set up there, as well as some just cool memorabilia and things that I go over in my streams, which if you guys see my streams, you'll be able to check it out. With that being said, enjoy, y'all. And bam, everybody. So now we're going to go into the actual car tablet holder, which I actually don't have in the car, as you guys can tell. I have it right here. When we're not going on like long road trips, like we're going to go visit my, shout out to JD, by the way. JD's enlisting, I believe this Monday or Tuesday. So I'm going to go see him on Sunday to like have some hangout time, chill with the kids. It's going to be like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive maybe. So we'll set this up in the car to hold their tablet. Got one for each headrest so the girls can kind of, because that's the other thing, man, like, and I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes they take it out of the headrest, But this is cool because then it keeps them out of reach. It can have it display so they can see it. And then if they're eating and their hands are all sticky, they're not going to get it all over the screens, which we also have a solution for in the carousel below. You can see the screen wipes, which are also clutch, but this thing's huge. So let me play some B-roll for you guys and highlight it really quick. Switch it on over. And then I got a few other products I'm going to play B-roll for, and then I'll go over the rest of the stuff that I have here in the garage. Wait for it. Bam.
In this video, we're looking at the Lamicall phone mount, but the cool thing about this one is it's a car mounted setup. Now it doesn't have to just be for the car, but it's kind of designed for that. Now look at this feature here. Originally it actually comes, I'm gonna show you guys simply how it comes broken apart, where you have these two separate pieces. It just kind of pops in right here. You see this little like ball head pops in right here, and we're gonna use this little secured feature to kind of anchor it and hold it in. So we just pop that bad boy in. You're going to tighten it, and it's literally that simple, super easy to set up. Now, this goes on the back of the headrest, so you can kind of pinch this, and then it spring locks in. So you put this in your car, put it on the headrest, so if you have kids in the back seat, or for any passengers in the back seat, maybe your Uber, Lyft, whatever, this can be a great option, or just traveling on long road trips. And then again, this is not only adjustable for any phone, but also tablet as well. So you can play with it, you can angle it, put it in different positions. It's extremely, extremely versatile in my opinion, and I'm super excited to continue to test this and try it in different situations. But to be honest with you guys, I've actually been using this more so on my desk along with my other desk stand, but definitely a thumbs up.
Shebang, Bill. I just got a really interesting email asking about a collab with some music that maybe I could actually play music during my streams and not have to worry about being copywritten stricken, copywritten strikes, whatever. And let's see, pose, I own, boom. All right, let's give it a listen, see what's up. Hold on. Oh, I don't have I have my Bluetooth on, so let's turn it so that it's not going to play through my Bluetooth. I'm actually going to turn my Bluetooth off, y'all.
Say, I'm used to having things my way, but when it starts to purr like a cat, well, I'm not too old to care about that.
Okay, I'm kind of vibing it. I'm going to tell him, yeah. Let's see what we can do. All right, with that being said, let's go into the next one. We talked about the shorts. Ooh, let's talk about the King Wheel ring, the spinner ring. What? Let's get it.
All right, so I'm not a huge jewelry person, but this ring's actually really cool. And the coolest thing to me is not only how, like, again, the aesthetics, but like, check out that fidget component to it. You can just kind of like turn that centerpiece. So to me, that's my favorite part of this ring. I always kind of like fidgeting with things, whether it's my ring when I have it on or anything like that. And this is cool to just have that centerpiece be the only one that moves. And then I actually like wore it out for my daughter's birthday. And like, I didn't feel like there was an issue from an aesthetics perspective. Again, I'm not a huge jewelry person, but totally felt good rocking this bad boy. So from like an aesthetics perspective, got the thumbs up from both me and my wife, as well as just like, I'm gonna call it functionality for lack of a better term. I just think it's cool to be able to kind of like just fidget with this bad boy. So that's my 2 cents on it, y'all. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Shabam. And then, oh yeah, Malia, there we go. Malia's got the link down below. Boom, I see you, Malia. Thanks for sharing, and that's perfect. So that, guys, she just shared just the link in the chat. So if you guys want to just copy and paste it, go check it out, go support. Malia, can you give us an update? Like, where are you guys at? What's your total number? Everyone, I think, has to raise $265 each to hit the goal. Does that sound right? Like, what's the team gap? I'm just nosy and curious. All right, now let's see, what do we got next? Had that iPad. I'm gonna go back to the lightning gift for the OBS bot on my other channel, guys. Just so you guys can see that. You don't miss out on it. Oh, we got the SeatGeek kinesiology tape. This one's clutch, and it's got pre-cut length, which is super cool, so you don't have to worry about like fumbling with that aspect of it. There we go.
In this video, we're going over C-Keep kinesiology tape. This comes with 2 rolls per pack. I want to take one out just to show you guys what it looks like from a sizing, from a color perspective. And the thing about KT tape, it can be so versatile and really beneficial, but I highly recommend, again, talking to a physical therapist or a doctor if you're just using this for your own application, or buying this and being able to bring it to your doctor and physical therapist and letting them be able to tape it up with you, or if they have their own recommendations. This is 2" by 16 feet. And as you can see, when you open it, it's going to have this little sticker on it to be able to keep it together. You can tear away, and then boom, this is going to be your adhesive and sticky side. Now the cool thing is it comes in these little strips, so you're going to have it in these tearaway strips that you can just easily take the adhesive on and put it on the area that you want to support. Definitely a thumbs up, y'all.
Bam. And then it looks like, so team gap is $2,100. Man, $2,100 away from the total goal. That's awesome. I mean, you're right there. So that's, yeah, exactly. $100 to $200 each team player. So yeah, guys, really, and anything helps, anything. So I'm going to actually go through my stuff right now, see what we can do. See if I can make another donation. I'm gonna hop over this off once I get off the stream and check all my finances, see what we could do, y'all. All right, let's see what we got next. We got the car phone holder next, and then I think that's gonna do it for the B-roll products that I have, and then I'll go into all the other stuff I haven't touched on to screen share, the breakdowns, the shoppable content, all that good stuff. Oh, okay. Let's play it on up. Yes, so close, dude. And I'm going to show you guys 2 different B-rolls for this car mount, because one is just like showing you how easy it is to set up. Right? Check out how easy this is. You literally, it comes in 2 pieces. Boom, pop it in, tighten it up. And you'll see here there's a little hook component on it that goes into the air vent itself. And I'll show you that part right there. That's adjustable too, which is super cool. So if you're like air vents are, you know, it comes too short, you can always lengthen it or shorten it to make sure it's attached properly so it doesn't go anywhere on you. And then look how easy it is to just like kind of pop right in. You just hook it in, and it's got those pads on both sides to help stabilize it so it's not going to go anywhere. Again, it's got a little slot underneath to put your car charger. It just fits pretty much any kind of phone. What else? And it's just the only thing I'll compare it to is like for the suction window phone holders and stuff like that. It like from my experience, man, like eventually they fall off the window, especially if you're doing it mid-driving. I've had that happen where I'm like mid-driving, trying to look at the directions, driving, all that, and then it just pops off. I'm like, well, that's dangerous and not good. So these to me are just a better, safer option. And it kind of keeps it not in a distracting way in your like window, which is super cool. And then let's see. Yes, we are. This will make such a huge difference for Blind Connect. CEO of Blind Connect got on a call with us a few days ago and said that the donations, big or small, make a difference. She was able to place 2 or 3 orders for new canes for those coming into the program and those who cannot afford the cane. Yeah, just think about like simple as just getting somebody a cane, getting somebody the resources, the coaching, and being able to like, because people also live. They have from my understanding, the facility they have set up, people can like come live on the grounds and have like training, almost like occupational therapy, setting them up what's called for ADLs, activities of daily living. So the reason I even like know about this stuff, even before I was working with Blind Connect, was I worked in a geriatric outpatient facility, and it was a nonprofit geriatric outpatient facility. And I would provide corrective exercise training as a rehab technician with a physical therapist, occupational therapist. And I can tell you guys, even without the blind component, like having the tools necessary to keep people safe, and then you put on in compounding with that, you know, just your day-to-day fun, like, so make sure you don't get burned cooking. Think about like everything you do in your day. You wake up, you navigate, you put clothes on, you put food on, you take a shower, you make food, you get dressed, you take care of your kids, you work, all those things. Think about how that impacts your life if you lost your vision. And being able to have to relearn, or having to relearn that, or just navigating, like walking down the street, not getting hit by a car, not burning yourself, not burning yourself in the shower, trying to make your food, you don't get hurt, like or like what's crazy to me, the CEO is blind, and they're able. I remember when we were going through this, and I first talked to them, her ability to navigate Zoom online, which to me sounds ignorant now in hindsight. I'm like, wait, how is a blind person navigating Zoom and computers? But they have obviously keyboards and setups, and they learn the skills, and they have the audio cues that can help them, like up this button, this screen, all that. But it's just mind-blowing to me, and the resources that it takes to actually facilitate that. Anyways, all right, so that being said, let's go into some of the other stuff I missed. What do we got, y'all? Ooh, let's go through the Fit King air compressor or air massager. So this one I'm actually going to pull up my screen so I can do a little screen share for you guys. And you should be able to hear the audio on this one because I have the microphone like right next to the TV. So hopefully this will be like super clear and easy to hear. And again, guys, I'm gonna hang out for maybe like another 10 more minutes, then we'll bounce out of here. And whatever you can do with Blind Connect, just like from the fundraising to the just sharing, getting the word out there, just like telling it, sharing the links for somebody, it's like, it helps tremendously, man. Like I remember when we were fundraising, like every single dollar, every single like tweet or shout out or like message, it really, really goes a long way. And like, honestly, the mission never stops. That's the thing. Like I continue to work with Blind Connect even after we went through this week. It's just like 10% of everything that my company makes goes to Blind Connect at the end of the day. It's like a really cool thing. And if you own a business, even just like I believe Malia or Eden, I'm not sure which one you share this, but just since they're a 501c3, if I say that right, it helps you have just like tax write-offs too. So it's like really kind of save on that end of it too.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Fit King leg compression setup. So this one is a clutch option for me from a recovery standpoint. I want to highlight some of the key features I think you guys are going to want to know. One is just super simple to put on. It just Velcros right on. The other thing, if you have bigger calves and bigger legs, there's actually a little extension that it comes with that you can actually extend it out to get them a little bit bigger. You're going to plug both of these in right here into the bottom remote that you're going to control it with. This is going to plug them right on into an outlet right here. And then you just kind of be able to control your modes, your intensity, the time, all from that remote. Absolutely a thumbs up. Definitely recommend not only for my fitness enthusiasts out there, but also anyone that really just works a physical job and can use some nice recovery for your lower body.
Boom. All right, so now we're going to play another B-roll. Let me just pull it up for you guys so you can see my screen. Boom. We're going to go to even yesterday's too. I think I had a good display from yesterday. Let's see if I can find it. We got the shades on. Let's talk about the shades.
Oh, mouth.
Wait.
I love OBS. I'm exactly.
Pause this so I can get to the right part. So I'm going to highlight the shades. I forgot about the shades too. Let me go back. Let's go back. Rock our shades here. Pulling them up. A little screen share here. Let's rock this bad boy. Bink. All right, hopefully you guys can see and hear that.
Coaching and everything in between. Try and just add value for you guys at the end of the day. What else? Okay. Let me see here. What do we got now, y'all? Favorite overall design.
There's the shades. There we go.
Let me see here. What do we got now, y'all? And if I find that clip, I'll put it on your most recent YouTube.
Yeah, check these shades.
My Sojo shades on, the aviator style. They got different lenses, different frames. Here's the thing I like about these guys. I'm a big fan of the aviator. Probably my favorite overall design style. Now, it also allows, show you guys, it passes, I call it the fitness test. So like I lean my head over, I can do push-ups with these, I run with them, I jump burpees with them, jump rope, they stay on my face, they don't fall off. That's an important one. It doesn't matter if you're just kind of going for a walk, but if you're like working out, you're outdoors, you're running, you're doing things like that, being able to have these stay on your face is huge. Especially if you have kids, you go to pick your kids up, they fall off your face, they crack, they break, you know, right? So these stay on my face, component on the frame that helps it stay there. And I also like the style of it and the ability to pick different colors to it. I personally like this combo. I also like just black on black too, like kind of like this nice, clean and simple. But you guys can kind of pick which one. I think that's cool. They give you guys a variety of options. I believe there's like 8 different lenses and
bam.
You can mix
all right, so we're gonna pause it there, guys. I'm gonna switch up the products. So that's a little bit on the shades. Let me find what else. I have the actual mini massager right here behind me. So let me stealthily and balancefully, I don't think that's a word, but I just made that up, go over the mini massager, and then we'll get into, I just unboxed the Space Aid storage boxes yesterday, so we'll break that down as well. But again, cool thing about this the travel size component of it. Let me actually highlight the other massage gun too I have on the other carousel. Again, I'm going to cross compare them only because the mini massage gun, I'll be transparent with you guys, it's not going to be as powerful as a full size massage gun. Okay. But the space component, I think, is super cool. Again, you guys can see like basically the size of my hand, you know, simple, turn it on. It's 3 settings. Again, not as intense. It does get the job done. It's effective for that component of it. And it also has 4 different attachment heads. I'll throw in. My favorite is the smaller one right here. And the cool thing is you don't have to be a health professional to know which attachment head to use for which like muscle group. It actually comes with a manual in the case that tells you, hey, this is good for this muscle group, for this kind of component. It gives you some good insight, which I think is extremely, extremely valuable. Oh snap, and Malia just said they have someone to match their fundraising, which is a fancy way of saying when they get $200, they have somebody matching the $200 right now. So it's like, it's a great way to get even more money kind of donated to it. So let's go, let's get those matches going. So that's a little bit on the massage gun. Let's see what we got next. I've got, let's go into, Space Aid bag storage. Man, Malia and Eden, you guys are pushing, man. I know it's, to share with you guys, I'm going to be really transparent, to share with you guys what Malia and Eden are going through right now. They're going through that leadership course that I did a couple months ago. And I know how intensive it can be, man. So I feel for you guys. Like, and when I say feel for you, I know like it's an amazing life transforming experience, but it's like, it challenges you to your soul at different stages. Like, and it also shows you how you show up in life. Like we talked about this yesterday, Malia, and even like, and you guys learn from this. That's the biggest thing is like learn. Like, imagine if you would have done this from the jump versus like and you already like have talked about this, and I don't want to compound on that, but like I think that's such a valuable lesson. More so than the stress you're feeling right now, that's going to dissipate. You guys are going to hit your goal. Understand that and realize moving forward what you take away and learn from this. I think that's the most powerful component. Removed from the actual like hope that you're providing for the actual fundraiser itself, but the exercise in doing this is really powerful as well. All right, let's go back to the screen share here though, and dig into what we got next. So let's go to, oh yeah.
Usually, and then like a plastic bag, pull out, and then I'll put this box this up. Working on my presentation here, y'all, you know? Because like again, that's one thing I've realized, like, I made a living. I rested my laurels for so long on just being good at what I do and, like, having strong connections with people, which is still crucial. But I also realized, like, how I show up, how I present things, how, like, even the background of stuff is, becomes important, especially as we progressively get deeper and deeper into the, like, streamer life, influencer kind of game. So, stepping my game up is coming. With that being said, again, if you guys got questions about it, let me know. Talk about that. Let's see what else we got. What are some of the other ones? Ooh, I think I didn't hit the. Let's talk about our men's wallet here. I have that one right here.
Yeah, it's
perfect. Opened up. What's up? So I'm an hour and 10 minutes into my stream, and I had my second channel open, and it just finally loaded, so I can like drop messages in the chat. So I'm gonna do that, like.
All right, that's faster.
So I'm an hour and 10 minutes into my stream, and I had my
all right, no one cares. Let's keep it moving.
My dad's initials are similar to mine. His name's Mark. Mine is Mike, so MC. Okay. Hey, they're happy with what I do and how I put our pictures together. So maybe I know something. I don't know. But shout out to them. Just a random shout out. Express clothing. So anyway, going back to the wallet, it gets the job done. It's a little bit bigger than a money clip. To me, a money clip should be really called a card clip because it's really not the greatest for having cash or papers or like things like that. It's usually for like business cards, and even then they can get kind of frayed and roughed up. And my in-laws gave me their 4 boys their dad's initials. Oh wait, my in-laws gave their 4 boys their dad's initials. I mean, so here's what I like about that. Like my poppy, my grandfather, he has AC. So like he has like ring, dude, my poppy was a gangster, dude. This dude is like old school Brooklyn, dude, brick mason. Like he got custom clothes. Everything he had was custom. Would have either AC or Anthony Carlo. on his like button-ups, on his suits, on like polos. He was just so gangster, dude. He would spend extra money to have it like embroidered and have AC or Anthony Call or something put on that bad boy. He'd wear like the diamond and the gold, like he has like diamond and gold encrusted like AC rings. That's what my dad gave me. He had an MC.
All right, you guys not trying to hear all
diamonds in it and gold.
So the point is just kind of highlighting the value of the wallet as far as being able to carry cash and cards compared to just the cards themselves. I think the last thing I got here, y'all, is the sheets that I had behind me as well, from the GRT to the Uni Libra as well, which you can kind of see in the screen share here. I'm gonna just mute it, but I'm gonna just play it so you guys will see me kind of talk about this behind. I'll just kind of do a little voiceover. Yeah, so going into the mattress protector on this is clutch because it separates your, like, obviously mattress from everything else, the sheet. So if you spill on it, you're not going to get it into the mattress, which is where you could really get an issue with like mold or like different kind of bacteria and all types of yuckiness that you don't want. You know what I mean? So between GRT, between the Uni Libra, find what the price point that makes the most sense for you, the size. I think it's great. They have everything from like cribs, or for the size for your crib, from twin all the way up to Cali King. So it's really about finding between those two which one makes the most sense for you and the function and the price. So yeah, with that being said, that's really all I got. Let me know if you guys got questions on that. I'm going to stop that share. I'll go over here. Again, shout out to Eden and Malia for fundraising. Shout out to Blind Connect. I'll put that info in here once I jump off the stream, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to give you guys a cheers. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're not going to be streaming tonight, guys. Gina and I will be picking it back up for the podcast next week. I'm thinking I might, though, do like a guest appearance if Gina is not going to make it on, because she's got like a crazy week. So we shall see. And then Ashley's going to start live streaming on her channel, I think this Friday. So I'm excited for her to start streaming, getting her content more consistent out there again. And like, she's just got so much insight and value to give. I'm really excited for that for her. But yeah, y'all, appreciate you guys. Cheers.